Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I think we are, or should be, now live. Um, you know how this is by now, this is your man Roy, and yeah, we're back after quite the hiatus. So firstly, apologies for the length of time that we have been away from our business. Um, it is It has been a little bit of a whirlwind. Personally, work and home life and all that jazz. But very glad to say that we are back. So this video will be kind of done it in two. So we're going to do the main crystal opening, which is the main feature of this. But then I think just finalise with a little bit of an account update in terms of where we are, what our plans are going forward, and making a conscious effort to make sure we stick to it this time. So yeah, we did go a little bit ham with the crystals, with the units and all that stuff. So as you can see from the heat tracker here, we did spend over 21,500 units worth on everything on offer. 39,000 units for a 7-star Human Torch is a little bit nuts. But thankfully, utilising the web store, we were able to get a 7-star Human Torch anyway. And if we bring him up here, where is he? Yep, there we are. So we already have the 7-star Human Torch, but we did open a couple of crystals earlier than doing this stream, and we got Jessica Drew as well. So we've already got her to rank 2. We've got her awakened, and as you can see by the little icon next to her head, we could take her up to rank 3 with the three one of the 2 to 3 star gems that we have as part of the rewards as well. So this could be a pretty decent opening. Ant, welcome to the stream, pal. I hope you are doing well. You just want to see me pulling some really rubbish stuff during this opening, don't you? So anyway, onto the crystals in the shards area. We have enough for some featured 6-star hero crystals, but we are going to postpone that until the pool refreshes to see what we can get out of that. We've got 4 7-star Titan crystals which have not long since been refreshed, so good to see what we get out of those as well. We've got enough for a couple of 7-star hero crystals as well, which should be pretty half decent. And then in the main crystal area, we have 1 7-star Nexus Hero Crystal, we have 2 7-star Titan Nexuses, that 7-star Awakening Nexus, 50 Valiant Nexus Crystals, a Loyalty Crystal, 7-star Nexus Fantastic Force Crystal to open, and a normal one there as well. So yeah, we've been busy, we've went a little bit overboard as we always do this time of year, but it's all for a good cause. Get some laughs, get some giggles on the opening, but it's all helping progress the account to some of that ender game content. So we'll see how it goes. And yes, I do know you so well, buddy. So you'll be pretty pleased to see at least a Valiant crystal opening, because I foresee a shit ton of 5-star champions being opened from there. So let's just dive straight into this. Just go open that platinum crystal there. We'll take that. Thank you very much. What shall we start with? I think we'll open that crystal 5 to 7-star. 6-star model, not bad, not bad. Could be worse, could be better, but we get the 7-star shards, so we shall see how we go on with this. I need to go up the way now. Do we do the 7-star now? No, we'll do the Valiant one first. I think we'll do these. And see what we do. So we'll open them batch to 10. It will take us a minute to get through them. 5 star, really not that fussed, but we'll take the new champion. Oh, 7 star. Oh, okay. So 7 star, 6 star Elsa Bloodstone, or 7 star Iron Man. Now I wonder what one we are going to take. So yeah, definitely the Iron Man there. A 7 star Nexus Crystal. We shall take that every day of the week. Yes, I got my pocket money early and spent it on goodies. I'm a guy and I'm a geek. You know what else? What else do you expect from me? So we'll take my sig level there. Oh, 6 level. Ugh, can't even speak today. 6 star the leader, which gives us more 7 star shards, which is good. So we have levels on Shocker, new Ronin, or a Nexus Crystal. Not really fussed either way, but we'll add some more levels onto Shocker there. Next Crystal, again all 5 stars, so not overly fussed. We'll add it onto Domino there. 6 star Gwenpool, we shall add some resources in there. We're already at Sig level 200 for Atuma, so I think we shall take that one for the 7 star. Yeah, we'll add some more levels on to Iron Man after his buff. He's not the worst. So actually, first pool of 10, can't really complain there. 2 7 star champions out of it. We shall take that. So once this decides to get through, there we go. So we can continue and then go back so we can see what's happening at each block of 10. So next 10, not again too fussed, but we'll add on to Silver Surfer. Do the max sig Spider Gwen so we get some 6 star shards at least. Oh, is that Awakening 7 star blade? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, please. Okay, this crystal. Oh, sorry to disappoint you here, Ant, but I don't think you're going to get the laughs that you were looking for. Maybe envy from this will be the thing. So I think levels on Mr. Sinister here. I've got a bit of a soft spot for Mr. Sinister. Great defender, brilliant attacker in the right circumstances, but yeah, mechanic is interesting with him. 5 stars again. We've already done Domino, so let's go to Darkhawk there. Well, these Valiant Nexuses are going very well. I think we should awaken 7 star Gamora. Yeah, I'm liking these. 6 star Anti-Venom, we shall get some levels on and some resources. Just waiting it loading through. 2 more to go in this stack. Again, not that fussed, we've already got the 6 star leader, so we'll add levels onto Destroyer, get some Mystic Eyes though, I think. Yeah, we'll awaken Infamous Iron Man just for the giggles on it. And last but not least in this stack, yeah, Gamora all the way, absolutely. Yeah, not all that fussed, but we'll add onto Scorpion there. So again, that stack of 10, another 2 7 star pools, Awakening Blade and Awakening Gamora. We shall take that for the win every day of the week. Yeah, so that's 20 down, 30 to go. If we can keep that ratio up for 7 stars, I will be more than happy. So let's see what we can get out of the next stack of 10. Kick us off good. Yeah, 6 star Spider-Man symbiote, we'll add the levels on. Actually, my most favourite Spider-Man back in the day, that Special 2 just used to crit damage all the way to the bank. It was absolutely great. I think we've got a 7-star Sandman, but with two 5-stars on offer there, we shall take 6-star Sandman. Nexus, Max Sig, 5-star, 5-star. Yeah, we'll take the 6-star Nexus there. 5 stars, but we'll add, again, Rocket Raccoon, exact same. A big fan of his back in the day. Baron Zemo, 6-star, we shall add some more levels on. Again, you'll be able to watch this back. If we're going too quickly to see what the other options were, you'll be able to watch it back. But just conscious, we've got a lot of crystals to open, so we're firing through. Isophane, again, we've got the 7-star, so I'm not overly fussed about getting the 5-star at this point. So we'll add on to Rogue there. 6-star Gentle, we actually have a 7-star rank for Gentle, which is an absolute beast. So yeah, we will take some Mutant ISO there. Agent Venom as well. Again, I think that's a champion that could do with a little bit of love and attention, to be honest, but we'll see what happens. Max Siga Bomb here, we shall take 6-star, 6-star, 5-star. Again, not really all that fussed. Nexus Crystal might give us a champion that we're looking for. Maybe one of the newer champs, so we'll take it out. So we've got two 6-star Nexus Crystals there. Okay, so 30 crystals opened, only 20 to go. Feels like a slog already. Okay, so 4th stack. Okay, we shall get some additional 7-star resource from that 6-star Bullseye. Again, we'll take the Max Sig just for the extra 6-star resource. I don't see we get a 7-star in this stack for some reason. A lot of 5-stars being pulled. 6-star, yeah, we'll take 6-star. Not too worried about North Star at 5-star. 6-star Captain Bricken, yes please. Another Nexus, yeah, why not? 6-star Archangel, yes please. Not all too fussed, but Nightcrawler's getting up there, so closer to Max Sig. Got to be Hyperion, right? It's all cosmic anyway, so it doesn't even matter for the ISO. Oh, yeah, this stack is a bit immense. Again, 5-star, not all that fussed, but we'll take Red Guardian actually got us through a lot of Act 6 back in the day, certainly the earlier levels. That trauma that he causes, you know, the refresh with the heavy and then the special 2 hit, you know, really done the damage. So yeah, no, we've got some 6-star, but I think out of the pulls we've had so far, that was definitely the one that was lacking. Okay, so last stack of 10 for the Valiant Nexus Crystals. Come on, let's finish with a big one. It's not going to be that one. We haven't got much Mystic, sorry. ISO, so we'll take that one there. 6-star Modok, yeah, why not? 6-star Hulk, yes please. Again, levels. Oh! 7-star Infamous Iron Man, yes please. No! 7-star Nexus Hero Crystal, and immediately after 7-star Infamous Iron Man. Oh my god. I'm not going to complain. Followed by a 6-star Arcade. I don't think anything can top that back-to-back pull there. Not even fussed for the rest of them. It can be a 5-stars for all I care. Yeah, we're going to get absolutely screwed royally here, but I'm really not bothered. Oh, we should maybe take the skill ISO there. We haven't had much. 6-star for Luke Cage, and the final pull. Yeah, your charm absolutely was working there, Ant. Again, we'll take the skill ISO. So yeah, that was a thing. All in all, for a stack of 50 Valiant Crystals, I think actually the ratio for 7 stars was actually pretty decent there. We awakened Blade, we awakened Gamora, we've got a couple of Nexus Crystals, and we've got Infamous Iron Man there as well. So definitely one of the better sets that we've had from that. Going to quickly fire through the 6-star Nexus, but again, not all that fussed to be honest. We've got Negasonic as a 7-star, so we'll add some more levels on to Sunspot. Again, not all that fussed. We've got Hyperion at 7-star as well. And we'll add on. I don't think we've got Abomination at 7-star. So yeah, we'll add some more levels on to the 6-star. Whew, well, that was tense. So yeah, we're going to go into we'll quickly open the 7-star loyalty crystal, and we get Vision Arcus awakened. So again, not all that bad. A beast on defense and very annoying to fight. We've got the Nexus Fantastic Force crystal, so this could be really interesting because the crystal pool for them were pretty okay. Oh my god. It's it's got to be between Odin and Omega, right? And you're still in the chat. What are we going with? What are we doing? Oh, I mean, um, I mean Odin for the pre-fight at 7-star. You know, you're already at 13k champion rating. I think at the minute, anytime I need to use Odin pre-fights, I've got a 5-star that's sitting about 3,000. You're saying Omega. Suppose the immunity's there, you know, the utility. Yeah, I mean, Odin's only really used for pre-fight. You know, we've got Gamora, we've got a. I can see which way you're leaning there, Ant. So yeah, no, I think we will take Omega Sentinel there, and it's got to be Awakening Enchantress, right? I'm going to wait and see what the chat says. I mean, Thing and Terrax, I mean, they're tanks in their own right, but I think I mean, Enchantress doesn't need her awakened ability, but I think while we've got the opportunity, we've got to awaken her, right? Go on, Ant, get your fingers typing faster. Too slow for coming up in my chat. Sorry, pal. If you say anything else, it's fine, but we're going to go away and chat just there. So, yeah, not bad. That was actually, I think, from one of those. No, it was actually from the Titan crystal that we got, Jessica Drew. Yeah, I thought you might. I thought you might say Enchantress. You know, I could read your mind there. Oh, we've got a couple of Max Sig for 7-star there. There we go. We'll take those as well. We're going to leave the Awakening Gem Crystal until last and see what pools we get, just to see what we're working with. I think before we go into the Nexus Crystals, we're going to open the normal crystals. So let's get rid of that 6-star crystal there. Just rapid pop that. Black Panther Civil War. Okay, no worries. Thanks. But where are we at? So we're going to open these 7-star. So we'll open 5 there, and then we'll add in individual crystals up to our limit. So we've got 8 normal 7-star crystals to open. So let's see what we can get out of here. Then we'll do the normal Titan, then we'll go to 7-star Nexus, and then finally the Titan Nexus. It's Silk, a couple more levels on her. I think we've already got her awakened. Oh no, it's a first awakening. I've been using her without an awakening. But yeah, she's already 7-star rank 3. So yeah, absolutely decent there. Next one is going to be Mantis. So we already have Mantis. Again, great as a defender. Attacker's good as well if you get that rotation right. I just think the sleep thing, it helps more when you're an attacker. But yeah, the damage output, if you get those charges up, can be really, really good. Next 7-star is going to be Chiel, so that's Awakening her. We've already got her maxed out at 6-star, so bringing the 7-star up will give us. Oh, it's not, it's actually level 60, so we've got another 2 copies from somewhere. Fair enough. But yeah, don't necessarily need the 7-star right at this moment in time. The 6-star does some decent work, but anywhere we get additional damage for 7 stars is always useful. 4th crystal is going to be Gore. So yeah, we will take that every day of the week. First copy, but we do have a couple of 7-star Awakening gems, and maybe even a class one to use at the end of this video, so you never know what's going to happen. We'll see what champions we get. It's going to be Goblin. Not all that fussed. We already have him. I don't think he's going to be going anywhere in terms of leveling up. Not until they maybe bring out a buff for him. But happy to keep him there for the time being. Next one's going to be Misty Knight. Again, a bit underrated, quite a lot of utility, a bit annoying as a defender. That awakened ability just helps that along a little bit, so yeah, not bad. Maybe not good, but not bad either. Decent in the right matchups. Next one is going to be Sam Wilson. Again, I've got a bit of a soft spot for him. Once you get that lock on and get those ruptures on, special 2, jobs are good. Underrated as a defender, get those armors up, get auto blocking, and job's good as well. So can be quite annoying as well if you're not able to kind of fight that. So we will take that. It's not too high at the minute, but there's always possibilities. Tech class is just so overwhelming at the minute that he does struggle to get in the door there. But last normal 7-star crystal is going to be Patriot. So again, we have him. I'm not all too sure how far he's going to go. We've got a good couple of other skilled champions, on the roster, so we'll see how it goes. But again, True Strike can be good for some annoying evade characters that you come up against. So all in all, meh. We've got one new 7-star who's pretty decent, and a good chunk of Titan Star Crystal shards as well. So not too bad. So this is where this comes in. So we'll just add another one in here. So we've got 4 Titan crystals to open. Now this pool should be pretty sweet, so I'm hoping for some really good pools. Bastion and Jean Grey, Awakening Elena Belova would be, is that her name? Would be one. Jack-o'-lantern. Galen though, we will take. Absolute beast. Yeah, good contender. I think we've got again maxed out at 6-star, so might take a bit of work getting the 7-star up, but not too bad. Are we going to get any of the new chapters? Bastion is going to be the number one. That's more levels on Scream. We've got Scream up at rank 3, I think. So again, getting the awakened ability. It's not all that important for her, but always handy to have. 2 more here. Yeah, Gore was a great job. I haven't used them all that much, just because Cosmic class is pretty good in my lineup, but still definitely a good one to have around. Jack-o'-lantern, one away from Bastion, which would have been the absolute god pool there. But Jack is brilliant. So happy to see him in the 7-star roster. Could see him going quite some way in the odd levels. And then last of the normal Titan crystals before we go into our Nexus ones. Is it going to make the pulling easier for us? It's more levels on Torres there. Yeah, First Awakening. Again, not a bad champion. Damage isn't too bad. It could be a little bit better, but again, quite a good bit of utility about him there. So, not too shabby. Again, 2 new 7-stars. So that's going to take the roster over 100, I think, when we think about it and when we add them up later on in the video. So I think that's as far as we're going for the shard crystals. So now we come on to the piece de resistance. So we're going to do the 7-star nexus from the Valiant drop. This could be interesting. So let's see what our options are. All Mystic, all Awakened. I think Dragon Man is up there. I think Dragon Man is either rank 3 or rank 4. So I think that's we're going to be the levels there. Oh no. Okay. Now, Spider Gwen doesn't necessarily need the awakened ability. Doesn't necessarily need the ability. Would be nice to have. But I think, if I remember correctly, I think Infamous Iron Man benefits so much more from that ability. So that is the way I am inclined. Thanks, Ant. Don't know what happened to my headphones there. But yeah, I think I think it's going to be Superior Man. I just think I don't. I've used Jabari Panther before, and I know the Awakening ability does do some good, but I think I'm more likely to use the buffed version of Superior Iron Man. Yeah, that's where I'm going to go. So, all in all, not too bad. Again, does that give us? It doesn't give us quite enough for another normal Titan crystal, but we do have 2 Titan Nexuses to finish. Nice one, pal. So this is I'm so looking forward to it. I just hope it gives us the drops that we want. So let's just quick pop these. Oh, it's got to be Zola, right? And I mean, I know we've had a little bit of a chat about this earlier on today, but I think Zola here has got to be the pick of choice. What's your thoughts? It's almost got to be. I mean, Hitmonkey's good. Don't get me wrong, and I do have a soft spot for Red Hulk. Very very underrated champion in terms of damage being done, but I think this has got to be Zola. That's not helpful. Yeah, yeah, I'm going to go Zola, and we just need to make sure we get Bastion and the next crystal. That is the pool. Jean Grey as well would be absolutely fantastic, but we're going to take Zola. Yes! The last crystal, and this is why sometimes I hate this game, because it's put us to it. Don't get me wrong, any one of these three champions is an absolute pool and a half. Gentle we've already got, and we've already got him awakened. Spider-Man Supreme is again a banger of a champion, but since Bastion came out, it's the one that I have really been looking forward to getting. Um, yeah, I think it's got to be that. I know that putting like extra sigs on Gentle is really good, but yeah, I've got to take the new champion, and I really want that Bastion there. So yeah, that was not bad at all. I don't think there's anything else kind of import to open here. Oh yeah, we do. I'm actually losing my mind. We have got the Awakening Gen class crystal. Yeah, mind blown, right? It's absolutely nuts. I mean, at this moment in time, I'll take anything, but I think we've got to take the tech gem. We've got Zola, we've got Bastion, we awakened Infamous Iron Man, um, but we've got another couple of tech champions on the roster as well. So I think it's got to be Bastion. Sorry, it's going to be tech. We might not necessarily use it for Bastion, but yeah, that was something pretty special. Um, yeah, you know what? I'm just going to quickly pop one more Valiant Crystal and see if we can get lucky with a 7-star Nexus again. 5-star Mystic, 5-star Magic. Sorry, yeah, that's when you stop. So anyway, we're going to have a little look and see where that leaves us in terms of kind of where we're at with things with this account. Then I'll quickly switch to the second and third accounts and kind of show you where we're at, and then kind of the plan of action going forward for the account. So if we look where we're at, so we are nearing the end of Act 8. We've got Chapter 4 to do, so we've actually 100%ed all the rest um, up to that point. So the plan, I think, for the next couple of streams is try and get through 8.4, get that done and dusted, because then we have Act 9 to jump into. And that, I think, will be one of my main focuses, is getting up done through Act 9 ASAP, so that when the new content drops, whenever it may be, then we are ready to rock and roll. In terms of other things, so we've got our special quests. We haven't really done much of the kind of more end game content. I do want to get Abyss of Legends done just for the tick box, to do it. I've done a couple of trial runs, and the very first thing that you come across, I can almost one shot with Falcon from the roster. So that, I think, will be made easier with the roster that we've got of 6 and 7-star champions. But I would just really like that done so that it says 100% explored, on the path there. Necropolis is probably the one that's going to take the longest to do, just making sure we're farming the resources. I think Eternity of Pain should be relatively easy to do, all things considered, of the kind of ender game content, and then maybe the Grandmaster's Gauntlet after that. But Wheel of Fate looks a bit naff. You need quite a selection. Even to do the first one, you need a lot more 2024 champions than what I've got in the roster to start. We don't even have Deathless champions yet to kind of make any progress there. And the Epoch of Pain, we'll hang fire with that. So not in any massive rush to do many more of these at the minute, but certainly Abyss, just to get the 100% marker, is definitely on the horizon. So that's where we're at with this account in terms of champions. So we'll bring up just the kind of 7-star filter to see what we've got. Does it tell us how many we've got? 124 7-star champions we have. So not too shabby, all things considered. So you can see the top champions there. You know, we've got a couple of Awakenings there, Enchantress, Falcon, additional levels on Scream, Dragon Man. Still looking for that Awakening for Falcon. To see where we go from there, so that'll be interesting. You can see we've got another couple of champions that we could probably take up at another level, and we've got, I think, 2 7-star Awakening gems. So if I have a little look, that's not the one I want. If we use item, yeah, so we've got 2 7-star Awakening normal gems and our tech gem, so we can effectively awaken 3 champions at 7-star level. But as you can see here, we have got 6 basic catalysts up there ready to go. We've also got tier 4 alpha at 8 and more in the stash, so we could possibly take another couple up if we get the other basic resources sorted out from there. But yeah, the roster is looking not too bad. We do have quite a lot at the bottom here that we haven't really done anything with, so we'll need to kind of look and see is there any that we want to take up, put a bit of effort in. But definitely this man here is where I want to be. So this one will definitely be done off stream, I think. But again, if there's any of these guys that you want to see going up at any point, then give us a shout in the comments, in the chat, whatever the case may be, and you can take it from there. Not a problem, man. Catch you soon, bud. Have a good day. So yeah, that is where we're at with the main account. So I'm just going to quickly blank the screen. If I can remember how to do it, if I just do that, and I'm just going to quickly switch accounts onto the second account, and from there, just kind of talk through where we're at with that, and then the third account as well that we've got, which was the free-to-play one that featured heavily in the kind of last videos and streams. I haven't done any more with the account at all. I logged in very quickly to recover some store codes, but I haven't spent anything, haven't done any activity, so that third account is very, very clean account in terms of where we're at. We've not been into this one for a while, so we're back on the homecoming calendar. We've got a couple of crystals to open here as well, which we might just rapid pop here. But in terms of this one, so we are on Act 7 with this one. We are just about working through Chapter 1 towards the end of that. So again, getting to the end of Act 7, you know, towards the end of this one would be rather good. In terms of champions, so quite a different roster to the main account. So you can see what we've got here is the kind of top champs, 7-star. Some familiar faces from the main account, but I have tried to intentionally go with different champions that we're aiming to be using here. So yeah, this account is not as stacked, but still some work that we could do on it. To work our way through Act 7, and then if we log out of this, and I'll just turn the screen off again for 2 seconds, and we'll show you the free to play. So the free to play, actually, in terms of where it's sitting, is actually sitting in a very good place. We got lucky in some of the stuff that we opened, you know, from the store. We had the save on code in the store. If you haven't already used it, please do so, and depending on your skill level, it can be anything up to a 7-star Nexus Crystal. So yeah, where we're at with this one, again, we've got a bit of cleaning up action to do on some various things. But we are working our way through Act 5 at the minute for this account, so totally free to play. I think I don't know if we've quite done into double figures of number of days on this account, but it's sitting in a fairly decent position as far as things go, in terms of storyline, in terms of roster. It's looking a little bit. It's looking okay as far as things go, but we do. Why is it doing that? Some investment is needed. It's going to take a little bit slower in terms of what we're doing. We've got 5 stars. Domino's a 4-star kind of max leveled, and a 7-star gambit there. So this one is going to take a bit longer to work through. Certainly, as the deeper we into Act 5 and into Act 6 that we go, we want to make sure we've got the right kind of level of champions, and the resources are going to be at the heart of that. But that is still very, very interesting in terms of how we can do it. I said totally feasible, no units spent on crystals or bundles or anything like that, almost purely energy and skill. And once we get into a little bit more, build up the roster a little bit, hopefully get some battlegrounds action done in there as well. Alright, so I think that's as far as we have gone at this point. So I just want to thank you guys for watching. You can also watch it back at your leisure. Have a look at the crystal pools. If we'd have done anything different, then please let us know. Always happy to see kind of what we went for certain champions in the crystal pool. But until we meet again, folks, which hopefully will not be as long as last time, we'll try and get something done maybe in the next couple of days. But enjoy the rest